Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Uniswap and its valuations against, Bitcoin and the US dollar. We'll take a look at the Ethereum chart as well. Um, Today, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. Well, today, for Monday at least, Uniswap comes in strong, comes in at about 4.5%, outpacing Bitcoin, going up 6.5% almost against Ethereum. Uniswap has been kind of, I guess not a lot of people are talking about it, and I'm surprised because I mean, look at this chart, look at that recovery. Um, I mean, it did have a down week 3 weeks ago, down 22%, but we have recovered more than half of the way there. But again, it's the idea of like taking the elevator down and climbing the stairs going up. We're up 17% from that drop, so we didn't quite recover just yet all of the valuation, but we're still overall continuing this macro uptrend, if you want to call it that. When we look at Ethereum against Ethereum, we're already past that drop. Okay, so that's another thing to consider. We see Uniswap really outpacing Ethereum at this point, and it makes sense because when we look at Ethereum, it's been on a downtrend against Bitcoin for a number of weeks now, riding this downtrend line of prior resistance. What's interesting with Uniswap though, and I think you can find this with DOT as well, because they're both acting fairly similar, is that this riding of the 20-day moving average. So this blue line's 140 week, or the 140 days, so it can just hide it. But look at this moving average here, where we see touch after touch, 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 and we're just riding this line up. So quite interesting. Usually when we are holding this and we do hold it, a bounce does occur. We see a movement in price to the upside, right? So with this, very good day, Uniswap being up 4.5, 5% against Bitcoin, we might be in store for another Uniswap run. Now, we don't know exactly how big it's going to be because, like, when we look at, when we take the example of, since December, January, the rallies varied quite a bit. I mean, like from here, from the moving average to the top, it's an 88% move from this to, to here is about 176% move, from here to here is a 45% move. From here to here is a 56% move. So it can range between 45% and 176%. So I wouldn't necessarily bank on, a certain percentage move. We just might be in store for a move. If Uniswap is able to hold the line here, and most likely it will, as long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything catastrophic, and it hasn't for the past for the number of days. I mean, it's just been holding pretty steady here at around $57,000. So with that said, we might be in store for a Uniswap run, as long as things keep the status quo, right? As long as Bitcoin doesn't do anything catastrophic, as long as Ethereum doesn't rally or have that surge that takes all the liquidity out of all coins, we might be in store for another Uniswap rally. And keep in mind also, Uniswap is at $34.50. Okay, $34.50 from the absolute bottom. Not considering the wick that happened in the first week, we are up 1900%. Okay, you could have bought Uniswap not that long ago in November. Okay, in November for $1.70 or $1.80, and here we are at $34.50. So really puts things in perspective, shows how far we've come. I believe there's a lot more room ahead of Uniswap. I do think it's, a top 15, top 20 coin. So right now, I think we're still in the top 10. So uh, great numbers from Uniswap. I expect it to continue, although it won't happen forever. I think for the duration of this, whatever you want to call it, this cycle or rally bull market, um, Uniswap is going to do well. Having said that, uh, don't forget how far we've come. Right, we've rallied really high. You could say that Uniswap's extremely overextended, and I would agree. But there are ways to check how extended we are. The Bitcoin dominance is one way, and looking at what it has done the past week, and looking at a 140-week moving average, which I feel like is going to be somewhat of a decisive moving average for the coming weeks, because we saw it hold as support here during the last altcoin rally we had. We have broken below, right? This last week, we 2 weeks ago we rallied above it. The week out, the subsequent week broke right through it, and here we are closed. We have closed below the 140-week moving average once again, and we're hoping it to continue go down. And when Bitcoin dominance go down, all coins go up, meaning there might be more in store for you to swap, and that's essentially what I'm trying to say. I think there's going to be more upside with Uniswap. It won't be, I think, to the degree of maybe this, because that was pretty insane. But we can see some kind of movement, and I welcome any kind of movement, honestly. But that's pretty much it for today with Uniswap, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.